Hey everybody, Corey here with Wargamer Society, and so it is officially day one of the July Painting Challenge, and still pretty early in the day, so still no Legion yet. That should be later this afternoon. But so I thought I'd go ahead and kick off day one, just going over the list of paints that I'm going to be using for this project, and so here they all are. I'm not a paint elitist. I don't, specifically go with one brand over another. I do have mostly Citadel, but that's just I learned to paint miniatures from the old How to Paint Citadel miniatures back when I first started playing Warhammer Fantasy. So I'm actually colorblind. So I base my color schemes off of just stuff that I find looking at how other people paint things and finding the colors that they use and just kind of going with what works. So the paints that I learned to paint with were Citadel colors. As of late, I've started to branch out and get some other stuff. I've got some Tamiya, and I've got starting to get more Vallejo paints. I really like Vallejo's paints, mostly just because I like the dropper bottles. That makes it a lot easier when you're mixing. But so let's go ahead and start this off. First of all, for my blues, we've got the new Citadel Cantor blue for my good dark blue, and to lighten it up, we've got the Enchanted blue. Focus that up there, and that'll be for the blues. Now for my browns and skin tones, we've got the got the old Citadel Scorch Brown, the new Citadel Steel Legion Drab, and on in my flesh tones we've got the old Citadel Elf Flesh and Rotting Flesh, and the new Screaming Skull. And that's those. Moving on into the reds, we've got Vallejo from their game color line. Got the Bloody Red. Oh, that's not blood there. Here we go, Bloody Red. Which, if you're just using Citadel, then Blood Red, Bloody Red, same thing. Not that complicated. And I got Corn Red. Go with a bit darker red there, and Red Gore. It's kind of my triad of reds. All right, moving on. We got black. Just black is black. I don't prefer any. I mean, black is black. But this is the Vallejo black. It's just what I happen to have on me. And for my gray, I've got the new Citadel Slanesh Gray. I always found the naming of this paint kind of odd. I mean, Slanesh is supposed to be bright and gaudy, and so gray's kind of a odd color to go name after Slanesh. But it's a good gray, and I like it. It's got some nice color to it. Alright, moving on into the metallics. For my silver metallics, we've got just the old Citadel. This is an old pot of paint. Surprised I have any left. It's chainmail. And the Rune Fang Steel, or if you're still using some of the old paints, Mithril Silver works just as well. Alright, and also we have the Vallejo Liquid Gold, Old Gold. This is, in my opinion, this is one of those paints that I am very much all about. The Vallejo Liquid Gold line is, in my opinion, the best gold paint on the market, hands down. I mean, there's just no comparison. The color is just so good. Covers nicely, and this is one of my favorite pots of paint. It is, however, alcohol based. So, no mixing it in water. The flakes in it are actual metal. So, it will, if you get any water in this, it will oxidize. And we don't want actual rust in our paint. So, but also, if you're going to use this, synthetic brushes all the way. This stuff will wreak havoc on your on natural hair brushes. Alright, rounding it off, we've got our washes. Got Null Oil for our metallics. Caribou Crimson. Most of the reds I'll be using are just going to be around the teeth and mouth areas on mine. So that'll be shading those. RX Earth Shade for the browns around the carapace and such, and Dragonhof Nightshade, which will be shading most of the skin. There's actually one color that, while I was doing my paint inventory, I realized I didn't have. I am actually out of white, so it seems like a trip to my local gaming store is in order this afternoon. Pick up a pot of white paint, and last but not least, got my thinner medium for stuff that water really just won't cut it for. And that's it. That'll get this project knocked out. And so that'll wrap that all up. And so to finish off the day, for the question, the daily question for some of my non-miniature related hobbies. I'm a gamer, and a gamer is a gamer. So I am actually updated to the digital age. So right now, I spend more of my time playing tabletop games than I do video games. But I do play video games when I get the time. And right now, the game that I'm playing the most is Wildstar, a new MMORPG that came out, and I'm really liking it. It seems like it's an MMORPG that feels to me like StarCraft meets Borderland. It has that kind of quirky Borderlands sense of humor, along with the StarCraft's kind of space western thing going on. So a lot of fun. If you are into playing MMOs, look it up. Really good game. And hopefully we'll have our Legion in later this afternoon, and we'll be able to get those and have the unboxing for tomorrow's. So good luck everybody else, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.